Hello, good evening and salam Malaysia, madam. Thanks for joining us. I'm Razamri and you're watching Malaysia Tonight. In the top stories this evening, additional public holiday for Aidilfitri. Special discounts on raw items for Rahmah operators. Prime Minister Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim has declared an additional public holiday in conjunction with Hari Raya Aidilfitri to make it easier for people to make preparations for the festival and to return to their hometowns.
Sekiranya tarikh 1 Syawal jatuh pada hari Jumaat 21 April, maka kerajaan akan menetapkan hari Isnin 24 April sebagai hari kelepasan am berdasarkan Seksyen 8 Akta Hari Kelepasan 1951 bagi Semenanjung Malaysia dan wilayah Persekutuan Labuan. Walau bagaimanapun, andai kata tarikh 1 Syawal jatuh pada hari Sabtu 22 April yang kini merupakan kemungkinan besar, maka kerajaan menetapkan hari Jumaat 21 April 2023 sebagai hari kelepasan am tambahan.
The Premier further noted that for Sabah and Sarawak, the state governments can declare the public holiday on the relevant date in accordance with their respective public holiday ordinance. The official announcement on the date of 1 Shawwal 1444 Hijrah for celebrating Hari Raya Aidilfitri will be made on Thursday, 20th of April by the keeper of the rural seal. In a related development, Datuk Seri Anwar announced a free Rahmah toll for 4 days for all highway users in conjunction with Hari Raya Aidilfitri this year.
Tol Rahmah percuma akan bermula pada 19 April 2023 Rabu hingga 21 April 2023 Jumaat, dan juga pada 24 April 2023 Isnin. Jadi Rabu, Khamis, Jumaat dan Isnin. Pelaksanaan Tol Rahmah percuma akan melibatkan 33 lebuh raya bagi semua kelas kenderaan.
The Premier added that the initiative will reduce the cost of paying tolls for people who are returning to celebrate Aidilfitri in their respective hometowns and make it easier for them to plan their journey. He noted that the details on the implementation of the initiative will be announced by Work Minister Datuk Seri Alexander Nanta Lingi later. Meanwhile, in order to ensure smooth traffic flow during Aidilfitri this year, Datuk Seri Anwar said the Royal Malaysia Police PDRM will implement Ops Lancha on today and 19th of April, focusing on areas which are prone to traffic jams. He said the usual Ops Selamat, on the other hand, will be implemented for 7 days from 20th of April with the team Rumah Selamat Sampai ke Destinasi. The Premier also announced that between 21st of April and 21st of May, PDRM will be offering a special rate of 50 ringgit for the public to settle the traffic summonses issued before 2023. Meanwhile, Datuk Seri Anwar said many Rahmah operators will be able to purchase raw items at special discounted rates to help lessen the burden and costs. The Prime Minister said the government is collaborating with selected supermarkets to offer these operators special prices for items such as chicken, onions and other basic foodstuff.
Bagi memastikan kelestarian inisiatif menu Rahmah, kerajaan dengan usaha sama pasaraya terpilih telah bersetuju untuk menawarkan harga barangan mentah seperti ayam, bawang, barang asas makanan bagi keperluan pengusaha menu Rahmah pada kadar diskaun khas. Melalui ikhtiar ini diharapkan dapat memberi kelegaan kepada para pengusaha yang telah memberi dukungan kepada kejayaan menu Rahmah ini dan tentunya manfaat kepada sebahagian besar rakyat yang menggunakan minum rahmah.
Health Minister Dr. Zaliha Mustafa today gave an assurance that her ministry is on track to provide permanent positions to its contract doctors amid continued grievance about their employment prospects. She said so far around 4,263 contract doctors have been absorbed into permanent service.
Seperti yang telah dinyatakan oleh kerajaan dan Perdana Menteri baru-baru ini, ya, sebab kita telah meletakkan target 12,800 kontrak doctors, ya, untuk kita serapkan ke dalam skim jawatan tetap dalam masa 3 tahun.
Last month, the minister said there were 4,914 permanent positions for medical, dental and pharmacy officers for this year. On another note, the minister advised Malaysians to mask up when they are in crowded public places to avoid contracting a new COVID-19 variant this Aidilfitri festive season. She said the number of COVID-19 cases are currently under control and that fatalities were also low, but vigilance is still needed. She also said that the public has no need to panic and just make sure to muster at crowded places and take COVID-19 tests, especially during this fire season. The minister added that the subvariants that have been detected in Malaysia so far were all from the Omicron strain, specifically XBB 1.5, 1.16 and 1.9. The results of the 2022 Sijil Tinggi Agama Malaysia STAM examination showed an increase in national grade average of 3.13 compared to 3.15 in 2021. In announcing the 2022 STAM results at Sekolah Agama Menengah Tinggi Tengku Ampun Rahimah today, Education Minister Fadlina Siddiq said that the average grade of schools under the Education Ministry was 2.91 compared to 2.92 in 2021. Commenting further, Fadlina said the results of STAM exams of 4 MOE schools are of better quality and the success is the result of the hard work of all parties in improving the quality of teaching, the provision of conducive classroom facilities, the supply of textbooks and other requirements that support students' learning process. Fadlina said the SAAM exam certificate is accepted for admission to a first degree program at the Al-Azhar Al-Sharif University in Egypt, as well as for admission to local universities.
Kerana ia juga dijamin dari segi khususnya di peringkat JPA dan ada laluan-laluan yang membolehkan mereka untuk menyambung pelajaran dengan lebih tinggi di universiti tempatan maupun di Universiti Al-Azhar dan juga di universiti-universiti di Timur Tengah.
The minister added that the STAM certificate is equivalent to the Malaysian Higher School Certificate, which means that certificate holders are also eligible to apply for jobs in the public service like STPM holders. Schools need to cancel all outdoor activities if the Air Pollution Index API exceeds 101. Deputy Education Minister Lim Hu Ying said it was part of the Ministry's existing standard operating procedure, and a circular regarding the matter has been issued to every state and district education department for further action.
Kita mempunyai satu SOP juga bagi kalau IPU itu indeks pencemar udara ke 101, 100 ke atas itu dianggap tidak sihat. Jadi selagi kita memang ada perkeliling kepada sekolah, selagi itu IPU ke 100 ke atas, semua aktiviti luar mesti dibatalkan. Okey, tidak dibenarkan melakukan apa-apa aktiviti di luar bilik darjah.
Currently, all students have been advised to put on a face mask, drink lots of water frequently, and reduce all activities because of the hot weather. She said this after visiting Sekolah Jenis Kebangsaan Cina Kampung Baru Rahang today. Natural Resources, Environment and Climate Change Minister Nik Nazmi Nik Ahmad was reported to have said that the haze situation in the country was expected to be more serious this year than in the past 3 years as plantation industrial activities resume their normal operations. The Johor Bahru Sessions Court has sentenced a 19-year-old teenager to 7 strokes of a light cane for animal abuse and setting a dog on fire last month. Sessions Court Judge Datuk Cik Wan Zaidi Cik Wan Ibrahim also ordered Braden Yab Hong Shing to be released on a good behaviour bond for a year with a surety of 10,000 ringgit after he pleaded guilty on the 12th of April. The court also ordered that the light caning on Yab to be held in open court at 9 a.m. on 21st of May. Under Section 293 of the Criminal Procedure Code, CPC, when a youth offender is convicted before any criminal court, the court may instead choose an alternative punishment. Section 293 in Bracket 1 in Bracket C of the CPC allows the court to order the offender, if male, to be whipped with not more than 7 strokes of a light cane within the court premises and in presence of the parent and guardian. Datuk Cik Wan Zaidi said the court handed down the sentence after considering several factors. He explained that the decision of the judge was made after the court considered the appeal from the lawyer, the arguments of the prosecutor and the facts of the case. According to the judge, the decision was also made after considering that he was Yab's first offence, in addition to being a young offender, and stating that he had repented and had pleaded guilty at the initial stage of the trial. MAG filed injunction against AirAsia over MAS ticket sales. The backlog of nearly 2,000 applications for the Public Service Vehicle PSV vocational licenses involving drivers registered under Grab Malaysia in Klang Valley are expected to be cleared within a week after the Aidilfitri holiday. Transport Minister Anthony Lok said the move by the Ministry of Transport MOT to abolish the theory tests for PSV licenses could help speed up the application process.
Iaitu memasukkan ujian teori. Mereka hanya perlu menduduki kelas teori tersebut sama ada secara fizikal ataupun secara atas talian, maka proses itu agak cepat. Jadi kita boleh mengeluarkan lesen PSV ini kepada semua pemandu-pemandu e-hailing yang telah pun menduduki kelas teori tersebut.
The first batch of 300 Grab drivers, including 210 persons with disabilities PWD, received their PSV licenses at the ceremony following the decision to abolish the theory test announced on 10th of April. Lok said the PWD drivers, most of whom are deaf, were given PSV licenses after attending a theory class. He said according to the data, the ministry received e-hailing operators hearing impaired drivers are able to drive well, so there are no safety issues as these people are prudent drivers. Prepaid package users will enjoy free additional internet quota and cashback in conjunction with the Aidilfitri celebration for a certain period until 31st of May. Communications and Digital Minister Fahmi Fazal, through a statement release, said that the initiative is made possible through a strategic collaboration between the Ministry of Communications and Digital via the Malaysian Communications and Multimedia Commission and telecommunications service providers. One of the telecommunication service providers involved is Maxis, which provides a 100 gigabyte bonus with a Hotlink MU internet plan with a period subject to the validity period of the past purchase and is valid until 15th of May. Meanwhile, Celcom DG provides a 555 gigabyte HD video plan for RM5 to browse videos with a validity period of 4 days, and it is valid until 15th of May. Unify Mobile also gives RM5 cashback with 4G, 5G prepaid internet plans with RM35 unlimited 4G and 5G data in unlimited calls for 30 days, with it being valid until 5th of May. U-Mobile, on the other hand, provides a 10 gigabyte bonus with a Propaduan package plan valid until 31st of May, while Yes provides a 44 gigabyte data bonus with a validity period of 7 days valid until 15th of May. The Minister, however, noted that the facilities provided are subject to the terms and conditions of the service providers. Customers are advised to contact the respective service providers to get more information. The Malaysia Aviation Group, MAG, recorded a net operating profit of 556 million ringgit of financial year 2022, while net loss after interest and tax for the year was reduced by 79% to 344 million ringgit from 1.65 billion ringgit a year ago. Its cash balance currently stands at 4.6 billion ringgit at the end 31st of December of last year. Group Managing Director Captain Isham Ismail said the group achieved record net profit after interest and tax of 1.15 billion ringgit in the fourth quarter of 2022.
One thing very sure that why did MAG achieve such fantastic performance? We are very clear this time who our customers are, right? So, you know, in the airline business, there are three categories of this market: premium, low cost, and in between. Right? So we are very clear our customers are premium market.
He said the fourth quarter results was one of its best quarter performances in the past 2 decades, driven by robust demand, higher yield across passenger and cargo business segments, as well as effective cost management and cash flow optimization. On another note, MAG has confirmed that an injunction has been filed to stop AirAsia from selling Malaysia Airlines tickets. Captain Isham Ismail said MAG filed the injunction as it could not reach a commercial agreement prior to this, and AirAsia continued to sell the group's inventory. He said the injunction was filed in 2022 and the hearing was scheduled for August this year. Yesterday, Transport Minister Anthony Loke revealed that Malaysia Airlines was seeking an injunction to stop the AirAsia super app from offering airlines flight tickets for sale and was informed about price discrepancies. Captain Isham said AirAsia has brought seats from aggregators and consolidators, although the low-cost airline has been legally recognised as an online travel agency, OTA. He said aggregators and consolidators in this context is Kiwi.com, which is not MAG's partner, and they take the inventories from their partners. The CEO also noted that all airlines want to work with OTAs, aggregators and travel agents, but they must have a commercial agreement first before OTAs will make a markup, and after-sale services are key issues that need to resolve before committing. He said these issues have yet to be resolved. Coming up in sports, Terima to play friendlies against Solomon Islands, began in June. Terima is scheduled to play 2 friendly matches in June, namely against Solomon Islands and Yemen at the Sultan Mizan Zainal Abidin Stadium in Kuala Terengganu. Speaking to reporters after inspecting the National Diving Squad's training at the National Aquatic Centre in Bukit Jalil, Football Association of Malaysia FAM President Datuk Hamidin Muhammad Amin also announced that the ticket prices will remain at RM30 for adults.
Jadi untuk memberi ruang kepada peminat-peminat di Pantai Timur, Terengganu, Kelantan, Topang untuk melihat, untuk bermain. Jadi itu just nak maklum untuk bulan Jun.
The Harimau Malaya squad, which jumped to 138th spot in the FIFA World Ranking at the beginning of this month, is scheduled to meet the Solomon Islands, which is ranked 134th in the world on 15 or 16 June, followed by Yemen ranked 157th on 20th of June. Kelantan FC has released the X on 2 foreign imports and a local player after a mutual agreement to part ways, although the season started only in February. Kelantan FC in a statement said the contracts of foreign imports Christian Rontini of Italian-Filipino parentage and Khalid Murga, as well as Shafiq Shahruddin, were terminated. The statement read that the club has reached an agreement with all 3 players to end the contracts early, and the club would like to register its appreciation for their services. Kelantan FC are currently just 1 spot from the bottom of the Super League table with 4 points from 8 matches. All right, that concludes this edition of Malaysia Tonight. In our top story, additional Raya holiday and free Rahmatul for Aidilfitri. We leave you with visuals of a preservation campaign to maintain a treasure trove of historic neon signs that once transformed Hong Kong's oldest neighbourhoods into a kaleidoscope of luminous colour after dark. I'm Nur Zamri. Stay tuned to Berita RTM and have a pleasant evening.